Let's roll. Let's roll. So camera is rolling, guys. So hello tennis guys and tennis ladies, and welcome to my channel. In this video I will be comparing the Head Boom Pro with the new Speed Pro. So guys, stay tuned. So at this very moment I just did finish my check review on the new Head Speed series, particularly the Pro version and the MP version. And I have to say, both are great rackets with, surprisingly, a very similar feel compared to the Boom series. So if you did watch my review on the Boom series, on the Boom Pro and Boom MP, click somewhere here, it is somewhere there, and I've said that the Booms are actually really close with the feel to the Speed series, as I remembered it from the Graphene 360 Plus versions. But now I've deeply tested the newest edition, the Speed Auxetic, because it is updated with the same Auxetic technology like the Boom series. And guys, the feel is almost identical, and there are only slight differences in, let's say, in the performance. So the Speed Pro is a more performance oriented racket with, let's say, more pop, more power when you do everything right, but it is less forgiving. On the other hand, the Boom Pro is quite similar in the feel and in the precision, because it has smaller head but with the 16:19 pattern. So this is interesting. The Boom Pro has a smaller head, 630 square centimeters. It's a 98-inch head, but with 16:19 pattern. So it is quite precise, the precision is good, but it also gives you a nice access to spin. On the other hand, the Speed Pro is a 100-inch square head, but with 18:20 pattern. So the head size is actually quite forgiving, but the strings are denser. And what does it mean? If you don't hit the ball in the sweet spot, you will notice that, because the power will drop down quite rapidly. But the overall, let's say, precision is quite similar for both rackets, which is great. So you can actually now choose between, let's say, the easier Speed Pro, which is the Boom Pro, and the let's say the heavy duty Speed Pro that is oriented for the competitive players. What's interesting too is that the frame for the Boom Pro is thinner. It's a 22mm frame compared to the 23mm frame. And another difference, the Boom series has this elongated throat. So the throat is actually longer if we compare it. So here you can see nicely that the throat for the Boom Pro is longer. So the first racket is the Speed Pro, the throat is shorter, as you can see, and for the Boom Pro it is longer. And what does it mean? So the Boom Pro has more flexible throat, but it is because the head shape is different for the Boom Pro. It's the modern type of head shape, so the head is actually a little bit flatter down here, and then it widens, it opens up. So that's why the throat is longer, because there is a one inch of the head is actually missing, and it's a smaller head overall, but it's for the, let's say, for the modern style of play, and the sweet spot is a little bit more at the top of the head. On the other hand, the Speed Pro has a traditional shape of the head. It's a traditional oval shape, or let's say egg shape, and it feels like home. We all know these head shapes from the past, but more and more rackets tend to, let's say, experiment with the head shape, which gives us a little bit more, sometimes a little bit more easy power. It widens, let's say, the sweet spot for the shots when you hit the ball outside of the sweet spot. But let's say ultimately, I believe that the oval head shape, the traditional oval head shape, works just fine. It works just fine because it has no dramatic, let's say, consequences. If you get used to, and we are used to, the oval head shape, then you know exactly what to expect. But from the new head shapes, you need to find the new sweet spot. You need to adjust a little bit, and sometimes the new head shapes they confront with the power and the precision. I believe mostly with the precision, because the wider the head, the, let's say, lower the precision. But if you have a traditional oval head shape, which is not that wide in this place, then, or in this 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock, then the precision for this head shape is actually better than for the modern head shape. So to sum it up, so both rackets feel great. The comfort and the feel from the new Auxetic technology is something that I think it's better than in the previous generations with the Graphene 360 and the Graphene 360 Plus. Moreover, the Auxetic technology delivers a little bit more extra power, more extra pop. So I think that the new Speed is also a little bit more livelier. So there is more life in the racket, and it generates just a tiny little bit more energy, because with the previous generation of the Speed Pro, I felt like I need to be prepared for every shot. I need to have my feet in really good condition to be able to position myself right on the court, to generate the power with my upper body. But with this generation, I feel it's a little bit more forgiving, and it gives the ball more energy because of the new Auxetic technology, which is located here. So the new Speed Pro, great racket for someone who wants to, let's say, play aggressively, and sometimes you can actually switch to defense, wait for your shots, and then attack dramatically. Great on serve and great on volleys. I love the new Speed rackets on serve and volleys. Great for the serve and volley style of play and also great for the doubles. The maneuverability is the right pronunciation. Maneuverability. But I like the maneuverability. Okay, anyway guys, the maneuverability with the new speed rackets is something I really like. They are speedy, they are lively, they don't feel like you're dragging the racket behind you. The racket is always fast, and although it is a 23 millimeter frame, it is really fast during the swing. So yeah, probably one of the best series from a head, and yeah, that's why Novak Djokovic endorses these rackets. So if you are that serious competitive player who wants a nice weapon which is capable of every shot on the court, just go for the new Speed Pro 2022. And on the other hand, for someone who is not on the tournament, let's say, way of tennis, but who wants that similar feel, more forgiveness, more easy swing, and I feel like more easy access to the spin due to the 16x19 string pattern, go for the Boom Pro. It feels like the Speed Pro, but it's something more easy to pick up and just play and just have fun. With the Speed Pro you need to be prepared for it, but with the Boom Pro, just grab the racket, put it out from the bag, do your routine, and then swing as fast as possible, and the balls will fly in the place you want, regardless where you hit the ball, because the sweet spot is bigger and is more forgiving. So guys, both rackets are great. And my final note on the Boom series. So I underestimated the rackets when they were released, but after I tested them and I reviewed them, I feel like the Boom series is actually a really great competitor to many other rackets on the market, and it just feels great. So if you are not, let's say, the tournament player and you want to just have fun, but you want that feel like you are playing with the speed, you are hitting the ball fast with unlimited power, then go for the Boom Pro. And otherwise, if you want more, then go with the Speed Pro. So guys, there you have it, both great rackets. I would play with both of these rackets, but maybe I like the Speed MP a little bit more because it's easier to swing with. The swing weight is a little bit lower for the Speed MP, but I will compare the Speed MP with the Boom MP in another video. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting my channel, for commenting. And if you like this comparison, just buy me a coffee. Yeah, you can. I will put the link below the video. Buy me a coffee. I will enjoy it in the morning or in the afternoon. So yeah, that was it. If you liked the video, click the thumbs up button. If you didn't, click the thumbs down button. Of course you can click the thumbs down button if you don't like my videos. It's your choice. And yeah, I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.